February, at least when we're filming this, because sometimes I get behind posting them. Sorry,
Not
sorry,
too
y'all.
bad. It's okay. We're human.
But it's Black History Month.
Yes.
And it's Valentine's Day. And this year, the powers that be felt like we needed 2 Valentine's Day movies. And we're reviewing one of them right now, which is Love Hurts, which is a comedy horror, which is one of my favorite kind of horror movies. It's comedy horror. Yeah, it's like a slasher flick. So.
Okay, sweet. So let's talk about the movie, who's in it, what it's about. We're going to give you a little bit of fun facts, too. Okay?
All right. Love Hurts is rated R. That's because it's a slasher flick. So you're going to have some violence, people. Violence.
It's rated R.
I know. A little bit of
I'm surprised that it's rated
sex,
R.
but not a big sex scene. It's like one that can be shown on TV. But then there's violence after that. So it's an hour and 23 minutes. And it stars Kiwi Kwan.
What's his real name?
Kiwi Kwan.
Kiwi Kwan. He played Marvin Gable. When I first, when the movie came on, I don't know what I was doing, looking at my purse or something, but then I heard his voice when he first came on. I'm like, wow, that sounds like Data from the Goonies. I look up, I'm like, he looks like Data from the, it's Data from the Goonies. And he still looks and sounds the same.
He does.
That is so funny. I loved him in the Goonies. He was so funny.
He is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been making this comeback.
Yes, I hope he does. They're doing another Goonies too. They've been saying it, but I think it's really not in the works, which I wish they wouldn't. We'll talk about that later. Okay.
Ariana DeBose plays Rose Carlisle. She's like his nemesis slash girlfriend. Something. Mustafa.
I like that name, Mustafa. I want to say Mufasa every time I read that, but it's Mustafa.
Mustafa Shakir.
Ooh, that's a nice name.
That's
the
Raven.
Hollywood name.
Yeah.
Ooh,
he
Mustafa.
plays the killer.
Hey.
Leo Tipton is Ashley. Daniel Wu plays Alvin Knuckles Gable.
I like Knuckles.
He plays Kiwi Kwan's brother in this. And Sean Ashton from the Goonies is in this as well, playing Cliff Cusack.
Yep, and I didn't recognize him at first, but he's the little brother of Josh Brolin, who played the big brother. So yeah. All right, so what's going on in Love Hurts?
So in Love Hurts, Kiwi Kwan plays a realtor that's pulled back into the life he left behind after his former partner in crime resurfaces with an ominous message. With his crime lord brother on his trail, he must confront his past and the history he never fully buried.
Sweet. So let me tell you what I thought here. So I'm watching a movie.
Right.
I'm maybe 15 some minutes in. I'm like, this reminds me of something. I know what it reminds me of. Is it Everything, Everywhere, All at Once?
Which Kiwi Kwan is also in.
He was in that? Because I couldn't finish that movie.
He was in that as well, yes.
Okay, somebody watched that movie and got a feel for this one, because that's exactly what I felt. It wasn't as complicated because I couldn't watch that movie. It was just too much stuff going on. But it was making my head hurt. But that's what this kind of gave me a feel of. A lot simpler though. But
a lot simpler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you watched that whole movie.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I watched it twice.
You did?
Yeah, because once it came on streaming, I watched it again. Just because it was a lot. There's a lot going on.
Okay. Yeah. So what did you think about the movie?
I liked it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was like, we're past Valentine's Day. It'd be a great date night movie.
Something
go
fun.
See it, yeah. Jump into each other's arms.
And I'm wondering if he did his own stunts. Like a couple of them in there, I'm guessing that they did their own stunts.
Yeah, I saw Ariana DeBose practicing. She said she did her own stunts. She's a dancer. She said it's a lot like dance.
Yeah, movement.
So, yeah.
It's movement.
So yeah, they did a lot of their own stunts, if not all of them. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, and they're good. You can see in the shots, like sometimes when you're watching a movie and they're doing like an action or a fight scene, you can kind of see when the body double is in there if you're watching, if you know what to look for. I can see that. Yeah, sometimes you'll see their crazy looking wig or their faces. Something like that didn't quite look about right, or the height is just a couple inches off. Well, it's their body double, but most times you won't notice that.
Yeah,
but we do because we see it. So they were very good.
Was the movie good? Yes. Was the movie great? Nah, not really, but it was fun. I don't feel like I wasted my money. I enjoyed myself watching it.
True.
it was a fun movie.
It was fun to watch, and it had some funny stuff in there too, and I needed that because I've been watching a lot of dark movies.
Right.
I watch a lot of dark movies all the time, horror and suspense thrillers. But this was every now and then I got to stick in something there light and fun.
Yeah. So if you like a lot of action and stuff.
Yes. Ooh, it's action packed.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you wait, I keep saying slasher, but that's Hard Eyes.
No, I knew you said slasher. And I was sitting there thinking, wait a minute,
this is
might
not
be
a
reading
slasher.
Hard Eyes. It's not slasher.
This is an action flick.
I didn't want to step on you right then.
There's a lot of violence. So scratch the horror part.
Yeah, no slasher.
Action. You should have stopped me.
I didn't want it because I was going to tell you later, but I didn't want you to get off.
Why won't you tell me so we can tell the people the correct thing?
Well, we know now.
Yes.
You caught it. I thought maybe you consider this Nimbus as a slasher or something. I don't,
No.
And it's not horror.
This is pure action. It's not
comedy.
Horror. Yeah,
action comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
so
horror.
You got some fun facts here for us.
So all the rest of the stuff I said was true except for the violence part. And no, there wasn't any sex in this.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. The whole family can watch this.
Yeah. Well, no, it's rated R because language and violence.
Oh, language and violence, yeah. But other than that, it's no sex scenes or anything like that in there. Okay.
Kiwi Kwan first started studying martial arts as a child when he trained in Taekwondo to appear in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, 1984.
About that.
He continued the practice into adulthood, utilizing it on screen in Breathing Fire, 1991, and then parlaying it into a second career as an assistant fight coordinator and action choreographer on such movies as X-Men, which came out in 2000, and The One in 2001. He returned to working in front of the camera in Everything Everywhere All at Once, 2022, in a role that showcases martial arts talents, which he does again in this film.
So he not only does he do his own stunts, he also trains people. He's excellent. Man, you see some of the moves he was doing?
Yeah.
Like you would think sometimes maybe that's not real. They kind of did something with, especially he does his own stunts.
This
and
is what he does.
It's what he do.
This
it's
is
who
what
he
he
is. Good. Kiwi. All right.
So, like I mentioned earlier, him and Sean Astin previously acted together in The Goonies, which came out in 1985.
It's been so long.
40
That's been
years.
85?
40 years ago.
And that movie is still a classic. I still watch it.
And this is something I always get a feeling for. So I knew something seemed off. I was like, do I need to move to Milwaukee? Because that place looked nice. But no.
No.
While set in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the movie was primarily filmed on location in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. None of the film was shot in Wisconsin's most populous city outside of a couple of small aerial shots of the city skyline.
I'm willing to bet that they didn't film. They filmed it in Canada for tax purposes. They probably had a tax credit out there because otherwise there's really no reason for you on an average movie to leave the country.
Right.
Or go somewhere else.
Oh, they film a lot of stuff in Canada.
I'm thinking they have the tax credit bill. That's why, and that's one of the places. We finally got it passed here in Arizona, and they're building studios and all that good stuff. But that just happened, not that long ago. But everywhere else has had it for years. Like our voters wouldn't vote it before, and we kept trying and we finally got it pushed through. But I'm betting that's the reason why.
So hopefully you might see us in some movies or something.
That's right. We
got the tax credit.
You'll know Thommi and Jules. Just from you know our names.
If it happens, we'll tell you. So IMDb is giving it 5.4.
That's kind of sad.
Tomato meter is giving it 18%, which is really sad. That's the critics being harsh on this. But the popcorn meter is giving it 61%.
That's us. Us people. It's not getting very good scores. I wonder why. I mean,
I enjoyed it. I feel like if it was on Netflix or Prime or something, I would have enjoyed it watching it on that too.
Yeah.
So
maybe
I don't feel like I wasted my money or my time though. I thought it was fun.
How many clappers would you give Love Hurts?
I'm going to give it 3. I'm not going crazy,
Right.
I'm going to give it a solid 3.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going with just a nice 3 as well. It's a very average type of movie, but like I said, I needed a break. I needed something different that was going to make me laugh.
Yeah.
This was it.
Nice action comedy. Get you out there.
Yeah. It's fun watching how he just kicks butt all over the place. I mean, he's using one arm here, one foot there, and He's good.
Yeah.
That boy good.
I need to say.
That boy good. Well, there you have our review of the fun movie Love Hurts. Don't forget, Jules and I, we are on 4 platforms. Let's just say, I'm calling Cash App a platform, okay? So Cash App, we accept any donations. Anything is appreciated.
We
you know,
do.
We pay for our
we had
own
somebody
equipment.
send us $1, and we appreciate that.
So it's $1 more than we already
had. Yeah. Think about it. If all of our viewers sent us $1, we'd have over 1,000.
And actually, we do really good on YouTube, which we appreciate all of our subscribers
Everybody,
on YouTube,
Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you very much for that. So we're on Cash App, and you'll see our handle here. Don't forget, we are also on Facebook. We are on YouTube, and we are on Instagram. So you have all of these different platforms that you can like, follow, subscribe, share, talk to us, let us know what's up. If you want us to review a particular movie, let us know. It doesn't matter what genre it is. Just let us know. We'll review it, shout you out on the show. Sound good? All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to Love Hurts, and we will see you back here very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.